Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Envy Herr platform. And today we have someone very special joining us. Someone whose story we believe is important to share. Because in a world where first impression is often based off your appearance, it's easy to overlook someone's incredible achievements. And our guest Brianna Bay is a shining example of this. Brianna Bay is not only the star of my own television series coming soon, so stay tuned. She has also been on
Luke Cage, Hunger Games commercial, Forced to Sin, and Vain, a couple of music video productions with Fat Man Scoop. It's a couple, name a few.
That's just to name a few. So get used to seeing her face on the big screen. But more often than not, she finds herself misunderstood and misjudged because of her bold and provocative fashion. So we are here today to dive into the world of Brianna Bay and understand her thought process, her whole lifestyle, her confidence, and what gives her the strength and confidence to be able to be who she is and be comfortable in her skin. And not only is that for Brianna, it's also a lot of us females find ourselves misjudged and misunderstood because of the way we dress, because of where we're from, because of how we talk. And a lot of times we are bullied, we are sexually assaulted because of this. We are picked on. There's always peer pressure. It's just it's like when people, again, first impression, when people see someone dressed a certain way, they automatically form an opinion. And that could totally not be the person. So we want to get into it with our girl, Brianna Bay. So you gave us a little about yourself, but like really, 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 can you tell us about yourself and your background?
Well, I grew up and was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, Brooklyn, that Brooklyn chick.
Yes. I'm 27 years old right now, and growing up, I was mainly covered. I used to be a big girl growing up. Not the biggest girl, but I definitely had 3 rows on one side and 2 on the other. I was unproportionate.
Oh, so you was unproportioned. 3 on one side, 2 on the other. Okay. Well, you well proportioned now, girl.
Thank you. It took some time. Natural blessings from God.
So how did you go from 3 rows on one side and 2 on the other to no rows on no side?
I fasted, and I started doing yoga. I started walking everywhere more because I used to be more in the house more. I used to be in a more depressed state in high school because of what I went through. Because, you're being judged off of how you look. But after high school, I started walking. I started doing different things for myself. I started dieting. And when the dieting didn't work, I realized it was really that yoga. That yoga boosts your metabolism.
I love yoga. That's one of my favorite things. You practice with me.
Yes.
So you definitely know. So you would say that yoga is what really shedded the weight?
Yes.
Is that what boosted your confidence to be able to dress the way you dress?
Yes.
Or?
I was way more comfortable. I was able to show my arms. I had a big thing about showing my skin. And to have the body that I now wanted, that I've always envisioned myself having, but thinking I would never have, to be able to wear the stuff that other people could wear, or, just to feel good in your skin. I was able to do that now, but in my own way. Like, I grew up very anime inspired. So
that was my next question, not to stop you, because I was definitely going to ask you, what inspired your style of fashion and your choice of dressing?
Definitely anime. Definitely
Anime the cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elaborate. Tell us about that. That's cute. Go ahead. Because what if we all had a cartoon or a character or something a thing that we follow and dress in and just was confident and bold enough to go ahead and do it without worrying or caring about how the world sees us. So tell us about that.
Usually people would put that in a box as, that's cosplay. That's one thing. You go to an event for that. You don't do that in your everyday life. But for me, watching anime, you pick up on certain strengths and trials and tribulations that those characters had to go through. Similar to kind of what we're going through in real life. Because a lot of shows and movies right now, they're real depictions of what's going on in our modern day life, just in a twist. So for me, I don't know. I just saw something in the fashion. I saw something in the style. I love straps. I love the leather straps that they used to wear in Attack on Titan.
Girl, you're a dominatrix. You know, one of them straps
and
and
dominatrix.
I mean, but that's how we judge it in the world today. When you see all them straps and buckles and belts, and you be like, "Oh, she gonna." That's why somebody told you the other way, like the other day, was like, "You dangerous." You know, because you giving dominatrix, y'all. Like, give me the paddle. Let me. Okay.
Mind you, I've never done that in my life. Never done that in my life. I just like looking completely unique, completely like me. Something you don't see often. Something that, I don't know. It's just like an original copy, original blueprint.
Okay, my next question. How do you define promiscuous or provocative dressing?
To me, promiscuous and provocative dressing would be, I don't know. Maybe
do you see yourself
having your butt out all the time, like literally the bottom cheeks, those little shorts, where you be basically having like just panties on walking outside.
So you talking about boy shorts or booty shorts?
No. Them thong shorts. Them new thong little shorts that look like
people
like a
actually wear those outside?
Yes.
Yes. Interesting. So do you consider yourself dressing promiscuous or provocative?
Honestly, I know that my dressing could sit on that side because of like the type of characters that I like to watch. They dress kind of similar. The type of.
So what's one of the anime characters that inspire your dressing?
That's a good one.
Oh, so you just go, it's different ones.
Yeah, okay. There's a lot of anime. So you see the hairstyle, that could be from one anime. That could be from many anime.
Oh, okay. So you go from the hairstyle so you do it from head to toe. So it's like a costume for you every day, but you incorporate it into your everyday life. Okay, that's cute. I understand. I get that. So what motivates you to dress the way that you do? Like, is it personal comfort, fashion trends, self-expression or something else? Self-expression?
It's definitely self-expression and a personal comfort. To know that I could look the way I look now versus how I thought I could never look before. In a complete unique outfit that you would see nobody in. I find that very motivational. I find that very empowering, very confident to be able to walk out like that and, you know, not be exactly who that person is. Like, I'm pretty sure people think I'm a stripper or something.
You know, that's the first thing they're going to think when they see you, that's what's going on with you. Like, let me get to my next question because it's leading up to that. I don't want you to go ahead and beat me to my question.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. So do you feel that your clothing choice conveys a specific message or mindset?
For me personally, it does. For others, they might get a different story. But the story that I like to tell is just self-expression. Freedom of self-expression. Being able to express yourself without being sexualized as somebody who wants to get down with you. Or, you know, wants to get in the bed with you. It's not that I want to get in the bed. I just want to be able to walk out how I want to. If I wanted to walk out looking like a cheetah tomorrow, I should be able to walk out looking like a cheetah tomorrow. Now, I get there's certain things that might be a little too much. So I do try to tone it down. But for the most part, I still try to be myself.
So if it's more self-expressive to you, how do you feel when you are misjudged? Like when people think that you're doing this because you're a stripper, or guys are giving you a certain type of attention because they feel like that's what you want, and it's not really out of respect because they're judging you of the way that you're dressed. So they're addressing you how they would address a stripper in a club because that's the first thing they think of you. Or a prostitute or a night walker because that's the first thing they think when they see you. How did that make you feel on the inside?
Honestly, at first, I used to get a little upset about it and be a little defensive about it. But now, like, I understand it because a lot of people...
What's that word you say?
Understand.
Okay. Why do you understand and not understand?
Oh, because I'm not understand. I'm overstand.
Okay. Preach, girl, teach. Okay.
But for me, what was the question?
Just basically, how do you feel when you're misjudged? Yeah.
So at first, I used to feel a certain type of way, but after seeing like why people feel down those ways, I realized it comes down to one certain point with everybody, and it's based on their experience. So they'll go through something where they've been with somebody that dressed like that or seen people that dress like that, and then see them actions be sneaky, promiscuous,
Right.
Because
Because the majority of the time, that's the energy that the female is given. It comes with it. So,
And you think that automatically when somebody's dressed like that, that's what they asking for. I need attention. I want you to look at me. But it's not that. What if I couldn't look at me before and now I can?
That makes a lot of sense. So what do you hope people understand about you through your style? Like, what do you want people to understand about you personally?
Mm-hmm.
Not the clothes, just you, but through your style.
That it's okay to be able to express yourself freely and not feel like you have to dress according to how everybody else wants you to be. Because usually people want you to cover up in certain areas because of either children or their own self-insecurities, or because of dirty, nasty, cheating men who we just don't want to entertain. But other than that, I want people to really be able to live in the skin that they're in and be able to come out whoever and not be judged or ridiculed or put in a box specifically, to get to know them first before putting them in that box.
So when you say because of children, why did you include children in that? Because
children's minds right now, in this day and age, they're easily molded. So when they see certain things, you don't want to trigger them in certain ways. So that's why I try to, remove myself from children's environments, or try to, just be less out kids' face.
Okay, so that's kind of interesting, because when you say you try to remove yourself out of children's environments or be less out of their face.
When I'm dressed in a extra type of way. Like
that's
today,
what I was about to say. Why wouldn't you
I got the hips out.
Because why wouldn't, when you're around children, why wouldn't you just dress a certain way around children? Right. Instead of just removing yourself from the children, just present yourself, because they looking too.
Right.
They just like the men, especially about the little girls be looking too, because either they want to do it, I want to dress like that, or I like that, and they might not understand why you do it the way that you do. So when you're around them, you are being a role model to them. You being an influence, right? And then the little boys, they get shaboingas too. So they seen the thighs out in a little thin, and you have a son too. So you will, even though he's a baby, but you will understand, like, they are so curious. Like, they want to know everything. They want to see. They want to. So I would think that when children are around, maybe you should not have to remove yourself, because you carry a certain aura and such a positive light with you that you need to feed children at any chance you get. Because some children don't get that at all. Some children are raised amongst negativity, darkness, bitterness. Everything is evil, wicked, negative. So to be around a lighthearted earth angel like yourself, or indigo child as I call you, you need to give them that any chance you get. So if it's because of your clothes you would take that light from the child, then maybe you should just put on a house coat or something when you're around the child and still be Brianna Day.
In my perspective, how I was stating it, it was more like when you go out already as who you are, and then you end up around somebody with a child, or an environment that now has a child and you don't expect it. It's like, I'd rather remove myself from the environment because I'm already looking like that, or not sit in your face too much, so you continuously look at me to get a shaboing, or be like, I want to be like you. Or
so this is your everyday dressing lifestyle, not just because right now you look like you would be going out, but I have seen you look like this where we're just rehearsing, and it's just, and I love it, because I'm just like, okay, because I get where you're coming from. You're expressing yourself like. Right. Not everybody can. It's a lot of people that might want to just dress like this just on a regular day. Like, this is how I feel. They might be watching anime or Power Rangers, and they might want to imitate a character too, but they don't have the confidence to do that. So that's why I love it. But you have a lot of people that misjudge it, and think that you're just craving for some attention. But let me get back to my questions, girl. So. I think we just talked about it, but I'm going to still ask the question again. How does dressing provocative make you feel about yourself?
When I do it within the comfort of myself, I feel really good. Because when I see myself, I look really good in it. Around certain individuals, I might feel a little more anxiety, self-conscious.
Why anxiety?
Because sometimes you get worried about what other people think. But through the years, I've kind of shut that down to a minimum, so I'm able to walk out the way I want to walk out.
Yeah, because at this point, if you walk out the way you walk out, why would you care about what other people think? You looked in the mirror before you left home.
Mm-hmm.
So you know exactly what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
So why would someone else's thoughts trigger?
Because you live in a world with other people where we all want to be free, we all want to express ourselves, but we all want to be comfortable around each other expressing ourselves. So you try to, as an empath, I feel other people's vibrations, I feel their energy, and I don't want to disrupt their energy just of me being me. But I still want to be me. Like, it's a thin line. It's
I understand. Because in the real world, you could be you, but in this fake world where everybody is just motivated by physical appearance, mm-hmm. materials, and other people's thoughts. Because someone might love the way you look, but the person next to them might feel insecure.
Yeah.
So it's like, this person doesn't influence the next person. Now they both judging you. When that person might just want to say, you look beautiful, girl. Like, where you get the outfit from? I want to wear that, but I get it. Next question. How do you think society perceives women who dress provocative? And what are your thoughts on those perceptions?
I already know society puts them in an Insta box where they're either doing it, like you said, for attention. They're trying to find a way to get monetary gain, get money, get a man, steal somebody man, 5,000. Like,
when somebody man to look at them, because you do have a lot of females that do. I've been around females that do that, like dress a certain way just to come in front of your man, because you have a man and they don't, and they want to prove a point to you that they can get your man to look at them. So now they have to bend over and get the glass. Yeah. Matter of fact, me and my ex was just speaking about that, because he told me that he felt uncomfortable back in the days when he would come visit me, how, one of my family members would put on provocative shirts, like straight see-through nipples showing.
Oh.
Yeah, every time he came. She dressed like that, but he felt like when he came, it was a little extra. And then she would be like, ask, oh, here's the remote, like, having a reason for him to have to look at her. And he's like, I would be like, thank you, and okay, but as a man, he expressed that. And a lot of females do that. Like, honestly, you are the only female who has expressed it and articulated the way that you have. Just, it's freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I did a show labeled Freedom of Expression before, so you should have been a part of that show, but I didn't know you did. But yeah, freedom of expression. A lot of people can't express that, and a lot of females, I think, might think like you. They might feel like that, because I used to dress like that. I just got a little older, a little mature, and then I'm looked at in a certain light. So it's like, I can't do things like that no more.
Yeah, most people think, I don't know, you think about them when you're doing it versus thinking about yourself.
But being that females have gotten that type of attention, they made it that. It could have been them just wanting to dress like that because they just want to be free. This is who they are. They just feel comfortable dressing like that. But because when they dress like that, they went outside. Like, damn, oh, you look good. Oh, now they became addicted to the attention. So now everything is more attention motivated than self motivated.
Yes.
How do you handle criticism or negative comments about your fashion choices?
I honestly always handle it with a smile. I never really get angry because I understand what I'm doing. I know it doesn't have malicious intent. I'm not trying to take your man. I'm not trying to startle or ruffle nobody's feathers. I just be trying to be me and be respectable in my own little bubble.
And I don't even think that it's so much about taking somebody's man, because I mean, I'm about to say, if it's that easy for somebody to just put on an outfit and take your man, then your man is not your man.
That's not your man.
He was never even intended to be your man. He was never your man. If a female can go put on an outfit and just take your man, then boo. Sister, if that happened to you, or if you are scared that it might happen to you because my little sis right here is dressed the way she's dressed, then you need to get rid of the man. Before you even take him outside, don't take him outside. Put him in the box and throw him away. Pack him in the bag and throw him away, because that's not your man.
Let it go.
Right. But I think it's more about their man looking at you.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable either. Like, if it's that, I'll put a robe on. I'll make sure that you don't look at me if he feels or she feels uncomfortable. I don't know. Now you can't see me. You don't gotta see me. I didn't want you to look at me like that anyway. So it's not a problem, for me to adjust myself around others that may not have the same belief, because we live in a world where we all have our own perception, and we should all respect ourselves and our others' perception. So I don't mind doing a little change, because it's not
just altering it just to accommodate the
Other
moment,
people's
to show
feelings.
that this is not my intention and this is not my motive. This is just about me. So if I'm making you comfortable, I get it. Either I'm going to remove myself from you or I'm going to make you comfortable.
Right.
But sometimes that's hard too, because if you're trying to make everybody else comfortable and never making yourself comfortable, then you're not going to be happy.
Well,
so it just depends on
certain environment.
Yeah, what environment you in and the people that you feel that you're not. Now, if somebody that you genuinely love and you really not, and you want to make sure they like I'm like that too. Sometimes because I'm shapely. Sometimes when I'm around certain people, men, I don't like to even move a certain way.
Me neither. I don't like looking people in the eye. I don't like none of that.
I mean, I need you to look me in my eye because I need you to understand. Like, this ain't that type of party, bro.
That's a fact.
So look me in my eyes. I'm gonna look you in the. I'm not shying away from nothing because sometimes people take that a different way. Like, oh, she can't look me in my eyes. She's sneaky. No, ain't nothing sneaky about me. What's up? That type of vibe. But I get what you're saying too, because sometimes a look in the eye can mean seduction. Because guys have a mind of their own. You could look at a guy and they just you was like one guy. Right, one guy told me before. He's like it was a guy that I was talking to. He said that he.
So what he said?
I thought you said who is? I'm about to say girl. But he said that my mom gave me to him. And I was like, she did? Like, I'm thinking my mother did some backdoor type stuff. Not backdoor, but went behind my back and was like, yeah, take my daughter. I'm going to marry her off. So I'm like, so she did? So what she said? He's like, it's the way she was looking at me. Like, yeah, I want you to have my daughter. Take my daughter. She's the one for you.
How do you know that was going on in mommy's
So I said, right. So I asked him, I said, so she said this to you? Because I was like, appalled. Like, my mother said that? He's like, nah, she ain't said it, but the way she was looking. I had to tell my mother, like, Ma, this dude said all we could do is laugh. Because she's like, he got all of that from that? She's like, that wasn't even nowhere near.
That wasn't it.
And I was laughing because I knew that wasn't it. But he told me that's how, me and him started talking because he said, I was like, yeah, I want you the king of my life. Bro, I was not thinking like that. I mean, we end up talking because the vibe. But me looking at you and interacting in that moment, as soon as I saw you, I was not you the king of my life.
That, right.
So guys, they have a mind of their own. Like, you could say something. I know a guy, you could say something to him. You could say,
that just shows right there.
I gotta rub this lotion up and down my legs because I'm ashy. This man would really be like, ooh. You like, what happened? The way you just said that. Oh,
right.
You a Libra.
That's the
like,
problem.
bro, all I said was I was rubbing lotion. No, I'm seriously rubbing lotion up and down my leg to cover the ash. I'm dark skinned, so it'd be a little more ashy. Yeah. So, yeah, guys have a mind of their own. So, yeah. Okay. Next question. Are there any misconceptions people often have about you based on the way you dress?
Well, the biggest misconception is that either I'm a stripper, a hoe, promiscuous, or doing something I'm not supposed to be doing with my body, which is all lies. I practice monogamy. I'm very faithful when I'm in a relationship. Even when I'm not in a relationship, I still walk around here saying I got a boyfriend just to avoid what you think. What you think the vibes is, because those ain't the vibes.
You're beautiful, by the way.
You're beautiful, and thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Next question. What advice would you give to other women who want to express themselves through their clothing but might fear judgment?
Go for it. Honestly, just go for it. But be in mind of those around you. If those around you express to you how that makes them feel, try to, either remove yourself or be able to conform for them in that moment. And when you want to have your own moments and when you want to do that, just let them know, yo, tonight we dressing like this, or I'm doing this tonight, so this is what the vibes are. Don't invite your man, don't invite nothing that's going to make you feel uncomfortable, girl. We're going to be free. We're going to be ourselves around, no judgment. So, yeah, go for it.
And that's true, that's godly. You don't want to offend your neighbor or your sister, your brother. You don't want to do anything offensive. But when you just said that, I can't stand that. when it's a female vibe, we all going out as women, and you want to bring your man. And I know sometimes people probably used to feel like that about me too.
I get it, but no.
It's girl time. I don't want to watch what I'm saying. I want to talk freely.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about what I
want to be around the bros.
Right. I want to talk about what I want to talk about. I want to laugh at what I want to laugh at. You know, sometimes if you want to bust a move, a little twerk or wine or dime, whatever it is you want to do without being judged.
Right.
And most guys, they always, when they are around, you think they're not paying no mind, but I learned that from my ex-husband. They are paying mine because he used to say things like, I don't see. Like, it could be long after he done been around me and my peoples. That's just what y'all do. Now he judging me a year later based on what he saw one person out the clique do while he was around. Like, Negro, I didn't even know that you were paying attention to that.
Right.
I didn't even know that you heard that. I didn't even know that you were listening to that. So that's like a big lesson. Like, nah, when it's girl time, just be with you girls. So that way we could dress how we want to dress. We could move how we want to move. We could be free.
Same way y'all got it.
Right. Next question. In your opinion, how can society better support women in expressing themselves and their individuality through fashion without judgment?
I think we should have personalized events for that type of stuff, to where you come as you come as what you always wanted to put on, but you thought you couldn't. You thought that you would be judged, and we have a safe place to do so. And we know that this is a no hate, no judgmental environment. We could get lit, we could turn up, we could show each other our talents, exchange information, just network properly, and then be who you are. I think that's what we need.
We're gonna do that.
We gonna do that.
We gonna put on the, yeah. You know I do events, girl. So we gonna do something like that. Yeah, girl. We gonna put that on. Yes. Oh, we gonna talk about that after the cameras. Next question: how has your journey with fashion influenced your views on personal identity and self-worth?
Well, I feel like I could be anybody I want to be. Whenever I change up my hair, I feel like a completely different woman with the same mission at hand. I'm still out here being a spiritual warrior.
Divine warrior. I can't hoop top.
Nakashi was stop.
Oh, stop. Okay. Stop. So, do you feel like do you think that it boosts your self-worth? Did it add value to you with you being able to express yourself through fashion?
I feel like everybody looks at me because they're either astounded by it, envious of it, or inspired by it. And whatever it is, I know I offer nothing but love and light. So whoever, gravitates towards that vibration and understands where I'm truly coming from without me having to say it, that's what it is.
Okay. That's good. Next question. How do you think the media and the entertainment industry impact societal views on women's fashion and body image?
Okay. Now, this is the part where it gets a little tricky because they promote that type of stuff. But to me, they promote it with the agenda of the music that comes with it, the lyrics that come with it. So the people that you'll see dressing like that, they're usually promoting something like, how'd your kids, how'd your wife, how'd your man?
Because I'm coming to take home.
Because I'm coming to shake that booty.
I'm going to sit on his face.
I'm coming to get that money. And if he don't got this, he don't got that, I don't want him. It's more like, I got this, so this is what I'm using in order to obtain, versus I got this and I love this from just me.
Right.
It's not to get nothing. I just love me. That's it. I can't just love me.
Right. And, like, how do you feel about that? With females, I know this is a little off topic, but it's on topic because we're still talking about the same thing. Females that's in the music industry that have a voice, that use their voice to promote, I'm coming to get your man, I'm coming to take your man, I'm coming, instead of
control. True. I don't think they got full control.
And that's what sells, allegedly, right?
Right. If they do, they're not going to put that out yet because they know what sells. Most people talking that conscious usually don't get heard that well.
Right, that's sad. True. And people think that sex sells. It's not sex that sells, it's your mindset.
Yeah.
It's your mindset, because you're not selling sex, but people will look at you as a sex symbol because of the way you dress, but you're not selling sex because when you sit down, you should start an OnlyFans.
Everybody, see, that's why I don't do that. I didn't want no OnlyFans. I didn't want any of that stuff because I felt like it was attached to that stigma. Oh, you look like that, you automatically have it. I love being able to say I don't.
No, I feel like, remember, it's the mindset for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should start OnlyFans because you are not selling sex.
Mm-hmm. So when
you're
they
selling love and light.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when they tap on your OnlyFans or subscribe, they're gonna exactly a divine warrior. They're gonna learn that they're not understanding, but they're overstanding and understanding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna learn that yes, you see me like this, but I'm offering education through sexual appearance. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know, like that's how you really make money. The mindset, not the sex. You know what I'm saying? Because some females could dress like that and don't have sex appeal. And it's not really attractive at all. Like, okay, you're going to get the attention from the guys because you have your booty cheeks out or you have your breasts out or you have the, the cat suit or whatever it is that you're wearing. Right. But you really don't have sex appeal. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay. But if you have it and you're offering something more, you actually doing God's work.
Yeah.
You're actually
because I'm actually attracting the people and I'm giving them the right
and
message.
You giving them the right, exactly.
You know what?
Exactly.
That's what we do. We're gonna change perspectives out here.
Right, exactly.
Transmute.
And being that everybody runs to OnlyFans and everybody think you have OnlyFans. Okay, like you said, I get it. You wanted to be the one that say, yeah, I look like this, but nobody don't have OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. How about now? Yes, I do have OnlyFans. Subscribe. I got a message for you.
That's a fact.
Wait till you subscribe to my. Now that we're gonna switch the whole frequency. Mm-hmm. Now it's gonna feed you, your kids, your family, and it's gonna do everything else just from people perception of you.
Because I'm giving at the end of the day these messages and whatever I have to say of intuitiveness from my heart.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like whatever I make, yeah, I'll be feeding me and my kids, but I'll be helping y'all too. I'll be invested in the streets. I'll be invested in giving back to people who invested in me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how it works. I do it all the time. Yeah. Go to the homeless shelter. Go ahead and let's get these women beautiful. Make them look good. They don't have to look at me and think jealousy or I think I'm better. Sis,
you don't
about
get that at all.
I don't, but a lot of people in the fake world, in the real world, I'm very supportive and I don't give it. But because you guys understand me. Yes. But in the fake world, she thinks she better than everybody. She thinks she have this. She thinks she have that. Y'all not talking about me giving back food though. She's just doing that for camera time. Regardless if I'm doing it for camera time or not, I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. I'm doing the work. People are eating at the behest of my hands because I'm helping. I'm doing what God sent me here to do. You're talking about me and you're ridiculing me, but won't you get with me?
You feel a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
a whole different ball game.
So yeah, let's work on your OnlyFans.
Okay. Right. We can do it together. You get a little piece. Okay. Put the idea.
Okay. You want me to get me in the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that after this. We're gonna talk about that later. Okay. Next question: are the public figures or role models whose fashion sense or attitude towards self-expression are there any public figures? Did you understand what I said? Or I need to say that?
Are there any public figures that have a perspective towards a provocative fashion sense?
No. Are there any public figures or role models whose fashion sense or attitude towards self-expression you admire and why? Like basically, who do you admire? Like any celebrities or role models?
Well, right now, I really admire Megan Thee Stallion.
I knew you was gonna say Megan. I knew you was gonna say. I love Megan too.
I would say Megan. I would say Nicki. I would say all of them. All the queens up there. Cardi. I view y'all all as queens. I don't care what beef y'all have. I view everybody together at the end of the day, at the end of this. So,
why?
Yeah. Because we're all females.
Tell me each one individually.
So we'll start with Megan since I started with her.
Megan, I got the Megan.
But